All right. Hello, everybody tuning in live on YouTube or watching this afterwards. This is John from Part-Time Comix. If you're following me, you probably already know that. So, welcome. Yeah, just wanted to, we were 2 weeks away from the Child Possession Services Kickstarter. So, we just wanted to kind of talk about where things are at. And then we have an exciting cover reveal. If you looked at the thumbnail image, it may have been spoiled already for you, but you want to see it big and bold and live here on YouTube. So we'll give everybody a couple seconds to sign in to get the announcement before we move on. As I am pulling up something right now, and people love when I mess with things. Well, oh, oh we spoiled it already. Yeah, so CPS is in 2 weeks. Awesome new artist Mata Sorcier is joining us with awesome new colorist Miriam Yasser. Miriam is coloring the first few pages as we speak, so those should be up soon on the Kickstarter and ready to go live in just a couple weeks. We're about halfway done with the book already, so hopefully even by the time we finish the campaign, it'll be completely done. But for those who don't know, Child Possession Services is the story of our main character here you see on the cover, Connie Dar. She works at a poorly run and underfunded government agency who works with children who are possessed or were recently possessed by demons. Um, the story was created by myself and longtime collaborator Bobgar Ornelas. Oh, geez, it's probably been about 6 or 7 years. We did a couple shorts, and then when we relaunched Part-Time Comix, its first book under our label was the collection of the stories Bob and I had done together, and that was the first issue back in 2021. So time has flown by. We've also done an Halloween special, which was two flashback issues, which will be available in this Kickstarter as well. Um, that was two flashback stories in our last issue, the CPS Halloween special, and now we're here with the next ongoing story, Possessed and Confused. We hope there's more parts to this story, but we do CPS as a series of one shots so that you can, or short stories, like I said, so that you can get complete stories with each issue you buy. So if you haven't read the first couple issues, of course, they will be available in this Kickstarter, but you do not have to have read all the issues to enjoy the story. We're going to have, I'm going to put it on my screen right now. We're going to have awesome rewards, of course, as we always do with our campaigns. First and foremost, you get this awesome sticker based off of Mata's great cover that she did for the series. One of the ongoing inside jokes in the series is Connie can't keep a fish alive, so we've got our little fishy friend here, and you will get a die cut sticker. I should say that as well. Uh, awesome die cut sticker of this poor expired fish. If you back within the first week, okay. I know a lot of people do day one incentives, even first 48-hour incentives, but we like to give people a little bit of time to roll in. You know, not everybody sees it when it first launches. So give you a chance, but we also want to reward those people who back early. If you don't know, um, backing early in a crowdfunding campaign helps with algorithm. I know I talk about this a lot in these videos. The dreaded algorithm, it's everywhere. Um, it's all consuming right now, especially if you're running an internet-based business. So by backing early, you know, that helps the hype for the book. When you back and you hit the share button that you just backed, you share it to your Facebook, your Twitter, whatever you do, that all helps. So we want to give people an incentive to back early. So the last few times we've done these early stickers. So hopefully if you enjoy those, but give us feedback. You know, if you want to see something else, you know, we've done bookmarks in the past, we've done prints. Let us know, you know, what gets you excited to back early. What kind of incentives do you want to see? And as I stated earlier, you see the amazing covers by Bobgar, Robert Hafferman, and DNS, and more about DNS later. Spoiler. He's doing another cover for us. All their awesome covers for the first two issues, and then this is the Halloween special back here, will be available in this campaign as well. And if you see as we're scrolling down here, we'll go through some of the rewards. We've got an early bird incentive to back. Early bird, get all the issues at a great price. Get all the Part-Time Comics books that we have left in print. The only book that's out of print right now is On the Stack, Volume 1, our tribute to Magic the Gathering. So all the other books we have are listed here. It's a huge list. At this point, I think this will be our 15th book in 3 years, so we're very proud of that. You get all 4 issues of Drumsticks of Doom, Depowered, all the CPS issues On the Stack, Up and Let's Go, and all 3 Bulletproof Chicken issues as well, our long-running series. That's now with Part-Time Comix. Yeah, so you'll get a ton, and you get it at a great deal. So we do limit these tiers. We can't give the huge discounts on everything. So again, an incentive to back early. And again, you see some information about the pages here. And I did just want to point out, Mata is selling her pages through the campaign. She was gracious enough after completion to she's going to be sending them to me to send out to help raise funds for the book. And to go along with that, fully inked 11 by 17 pages. You can also get drawn into the book, and you can own that page as an add-on. So a great price on getting drawn into the book, and there's 2 tiers. A speaking role, it's down here. For a little bit more, you get to be a speaking role. You get to be the judge in our courtroom, or 2 non-speaking roles up here, and you get to be a protester or a CPS officer in the background here. So I'm very grateful that she's willing to do that. Not only take the time out of her schedule to go back and finish these pages up. You see, she's left a spot for you here. But and actually, can we zoom in just a little? Yeah, that's much better. But she's also willing to sell the pages to raise funds for the book. Really appreciate her. She's been great to work with so far. And if this goes well, obviously, she was very excited to come on the book. Her not to divulge too much of her information, but Mata was very excited to come on the book, and her excitement was infectious for me. It's just nice that she read the issue. She was really excited about the story, the kind of real world drama that we add to a kind of over the top, high concept story of demonic possession being common around the world. She likes the drama. You see 2 of our main characters from the first issue here. It was awesome to see her excitement. So of course we'd love to do another issue, but just like with all of our stories, it depends on the response. If we get a great response and people are excited for the book and we hit our goals, we're going to come back and do it again. So there's definitely more stories in this universe, but as I stated earlier, if you're tuning in late, it's a complete story. So you'll get a full story out of this issue. And yeah, so get drawn into the book. And then for the first time ever, oh, of course, again, we have all of our Part-Time Comics books. We have stickers. We have other add-ons that you can get. But for the first time ever, and we'll go over this as part of revealing this sweet, sweet cover you see here, our final cover for the year. We do still have some variants left to come in, but we wanted to show it off. If you've been following Part-Time Comics, you've seen us put this graphic up. And one of the books was missing a cover until recently, so we wanted to talk about it. But let me know. We have a lot of longtime backers who support us, and we do really appreciate it. So we are doing a subscription plan for the first time ever through CPS. You can get any of the other single issues that are coming out this year. We just did the campaign for Drumsticks of Doom, and that was a huge success. That trade paperback will ship separately, but if you've been backing our single issues, you're really keeping the company afloat, and we want to reward you for that. We see dozens of the same names every Kickstarter, and thank you all so much. As I say all the time, we literally can't do it without you. So we wanted to offer you something a little bit different, and this was inspired by some subscription plans I've been a part of in the past for Retrofit Comics, Birdcage Bottom Books, also close peer Kevin Joseph, who does the awesome Tart series and Underwars. He does this through his Kickstarters as well. if you select the add-on for holding your shipping, we will hold your shipping until you back the next book. So we have the tentative schedule here. So if you plan to back all these at some point, you can save yourself a ton on shipping. Even if it's one, you'll save yourself a few bucks. It is an add-on. It is going to have an additional cost because that's going to add to the weight of the next shipping. But essentially we'll refund your shipping as soon as this funds. I will go through, check all those add-ons, refund your shipping, and then the next book you get, if you're ready to cash out and have all your books sent, you just keep the shipping in there. If you're not and you want to keep going, you just do the same add-on again. And again, you can go all the way to our fourth book of the year, which will be Final Heist. And we'll talk about that one in a second. But again, in 15 years of crowdfunding, I've never failed to produce a book. Of course, I say I, but I mean we. My amazing collaborators I've worked with, I have always delivered, and I don't have any hesitation that we will continue to do that. But if something happens and a book gets pushed back, you can always just contact us, and we'll keep in contact with you as well through the updates. You can just let us know. You know what, John, I was waiting for Final Heist, but I'd rather have the book shipped now, and we'll square up with the shipping. We'll figure it out, and we'll get it shipped to you. But again, I think for a lot of our loyal customers, this should be a great incentive for you all. Um, again, shipping is a lot these days, and every dollar counts. So we want to save you some money, and love nothing more than to ship dozens of backers at the end of the year is a huge box of books with all these great books in them. And especially for our international, this will be offered as part of the international shipping as well. So, for those of you who've really been huge supports internationally, that hopefully should save you a lot of money rather than doing each individual international shipping. So, yeah, so that's the first time we're offering that. So, did want to highlight that. And yeah, CPS launches in 2 weeks. Hopefully, you followed. If you haven't, of course, it's going to be in the description below. The links are down there. But let us talk about one of the books that's coming up. We, of course, have Drumsticks of Doom coming back in May. This is going to be a new mini series. You'll hear me talk about that one to death in a month or so. You already know Drumsticks of Doom has gone through 4 issues and a trade paperback. And now we're going to be launching a new mini series, a 3-issue series called Band on the Silver Mountain. And that should launch in May and planning to ship around July. And then LCS, our new series with co-creator Winston Gambro, will be out in July. So you see we're doing these kind of every other month. We'll talk about that one again real soon. And then Final Heist, our getting the band back together crime heist book with my awesome co-creator Aaron Dowen and Deborah Lisanis is going to be coming on with us for art. But we also have a great cover that I wanted to show you now from artist out of the UK, DNS. Again, you've seen him on CPS. He's worked on books for SourcePoint Press and other companies. He's an amazing artist. He does awesome work, and this is no different. You see, excuse me, Aaron's awesome logo up here. And yeah, Final Heist. I'm glad to show in full screen mode here. Let's go full screen mode. Yeah, this is our first cover for the book. Tell us what you think in the comments. We won't give away too much. This book is several months away, but yeah, you see an exciting car chase here. You see a sleek sports car. What's going on in the background here? Once you get some more information on the story, this will all come together. But this is going to have 2 other variants as well. So this is the first. You've already seen the logos that Aaron did as well. Those are great. I think the book is coming together well, and we're excited to get it into production this summer for a launch in fall. So again, that's all part of the subscription plan. Just wanted to kind of give you a little peek behind the curtain. And again, whichever book you want to cash out, so to speak, and get it shipped, you just don't select the add-on for Hold My Shipping. It's not live, so I can't show you how it'll actually look on the screen. But once you select your main pledge, excuse me, it'll be the first add-on that you choose, and then that will signal to me you want your shipping refunded for this one, hold it for the next one. So, uh, I plan on this kind of brief overview being a little bit shorter, but I appreciate people hanging in there. This is kind of a new, uh, this is new for us, so we want to give it a try for this campaign, see how it goes. Again, I think people are going to be into saving money. So, uh, yeah, so these are the books again that we have coming out this year. Appreciate everybody tuning in today. I may even drop myself out here. No, I don't think I can drop myself out without dropping the audio. So wanted to show you this as big as I can, but hopefully you can see it on your screen there. Again, we already had the amazing response to Drumsticks of Doom. So grateful for all the backers and of course the amazing team that I had put that together. It actually ended up being 114 pages, so this is already I'm already lying on this graphic here, but a couple pages longer. We added some extra things. That's already just sent off to the printer. So if you were looking for an update and the state of address from Part-Time Comix, that's at the printer right now. It should be here in a few weeks, and I cannot wait. We had an awesome response. We were able to get a ton of books printed. This is going to be huge for Dan and I as far as conventions and online sales and future campaigns, and of course, um, for the company as a whole. This is a huge step for us. So we really appreciate everybody. And that really is the catalyst for the year here. You see CPS up next. I should have put these in order. Drumsticks of Doom right behind it. LCS right behind that. Winston and I are about halfway done with that book. We're almost ready to reveal some internal art from that. And then our last book of the year, certainly not the least, Final Heist, again with co-creator Aaron Dowan. We are so excited. Darren and I have been working on this script behind the scenes for a while. It's going to be a bigger book than we've done before, but this is a one-shot story. You're going to get a complete story out of it. So rather than break it up into 2 issues, we said, you know what, let's just do it all in one. You can walk away with the whole story. LCS at this point is planned to be a 2-issue miniseries. So we hope people hang in there. And when we launch that, logo by me, I got to brag a little bit. I was happy with how the logo came out there. But yeah, those are the books we have lined up for this year. CPS is another big step. And if you join the subscription plan, you'd really help, us know that, you're looking forward to all these books too. But comment, share this video. And we appreciate everybody who tuned in live. Oh, hey, Andrew, we got a comment late. Oh, we'll show that one in the chat. Yeah, it's funny because I'm having a little bit of trouble. A lot of my peers like to do live streams and things late at night, but us old men, it's difficult. So I thought maybe an early morning stream would be good, but I guess it is a little early on the West Coast. And you, of course, being one of our loyal West Coast watchers on the YouTube channel, we appreciate you, Andrew. But we are wrapping it up, so you'll have to start the whole video over. But yeah, we just talked about our subscription plan for this year. Again, we're not including the trade paperback in it just because that's a larger item and it's going to be shipping pretty early in the year. But again, our 4 books, Child Possession Services, the next issue of that, the next issue of Drumsticks of Doom, the first issue of LCS, and the only issue of Final Heist will all be coming out in the next, oh God, I have to think about it, 8 months. Oh my God, in the next 8 months, we're going to have 4 more books. By the end of the year, we could almost be at 20 books since Part-Time Comix started 3 years ago, and I can't believe it. So thank you again to all the collaborators. We're going to probably have Mata on in a couple weeks to talk about CPS as that launches. And of course, I'll have Winston, Dan, Aaron, and Deborah if she wants to join, whoever we can get to chat with us and introduce you all to them in just a few weeks. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, please give us a like, subscribe. Comments really help bump the videos up in the algorithm as well. So we appreciate everybody, and we will see you soon. Take care, everybody.